Good evening and welcome to The Skinny with Jimmy. Week 6 of The Skinny is upon us, and it just goes to prove the old adage, time really does fly when you're having fun. Why, it only seems like 6 weeks ago when we began this journey. Speaking of journey, don't stop believing that we here at The Skinny are here every Friday night with open arms for you, our viewers, faithfully. Until that dreaded time when we have to go our separate ways. Now, I'm not fooling myself into thinking that I'll be all right without you, but the wheel in the sky keeps on turning. And until they turn the lights out, we're going to keep on taking your requests and give you The Skinny any way you want it. Wow, that was kind of deep. Who's crying now? Now, if you caught on to all the journey references during this opening monologue, then congratulations, you are officially cool. We've got a great show for you tonight with some very special guests that we want to recognize, as well as a segment of Olympic proportions. But first, we want to take a minute to highlight our online programming here at Legacy.
Lunes por la mañana recibimos revisiones de los padres de Miss Álida España. Álida revisa opciones de medios para usted y sus hijos y ella siempre trae la fiesta. Como 5 de mayo en Tijuana, su punto en las revisiones siempre es muy caliente.
Justin Harris is leading us through the book of Habakkuk on Wednesday nights, and that happens at 7 p.m. Make sure to join him for that, and you just might catch a Star Wars or Marvel reference as an added bonus. Sunday mornings at 11 a.m., join Pastor Mark and Michael Stiles as they lead our worship service online. And of course, on Friday nights at 8 p.m., you can catch The Skinny right here at 8 p.m. Now, all of these options will premiere on the Legacy Facebook page and then later will be added to the Legacy website and your YouTube channel for viewing at your leisure. Several small groups are meeting online through various digital outlets, and we encourage you to take part in those. Now it's time for Faces of Legacy. Faces of Legacy gives us a chance to see what's going on with the members of Legacy. We miss seeing you, honestly. So each week I ask, hey, go ahead, send in some pics of you and your family to show us how you're dealing with the COVID-19 era. And you respond. Let's take a look at this week's submissions. Now, don't forget to send in your pictures of what you are doing to pass the time. You can send your pics into the email listed below, and you may just find yourself on the next Skinny with Jimmy. And now it's time for Spotlight Story. Legacy's first responders are the subject of tonight's Spotlight Story. We want to recognize the first responders and medical workers of Legacy. During this time, these particular professionals have worked tirelessly on the front lines, many times under circumstances that, quite honestly, many of us would do everything within our power to avoid. We take for granted the work that takes place to keep our world functioning, many times by faceless, nameless individuals of whom we may never get the opportunity to meet. But we can recognize our own, and with that I present to you the following. Scott Erie, Kevin Ashball, Sonia Held, Donna Sloan, Laurel Gamble, Lindsay Aiken, Aaron Black, Daniel Fowler, Britton McCann, and Ben Tyre. Thank you for your time and service, not only to us here at Legacy, but all the lives you encounter each day as you serve. And now it's time for sports and another edition of Can Jimmy Do It? With the 2020 summer games pushed back until 2021, we here at The Skinny know that many of you are disappointed. We wait anxiously for the Olympic Games to come around with all of its ceremonious pomp and pageantry. Perhaps that's why our very own Deborah Winfrey wrote in this week with her Can Jimmy Do It request. She writes, Jimmy, all of us here at the Winfrey home were very disappointed when they announced that we would have to wait another year for the Summer Games. Is there any way possible that maybe you could fill in the gap and give us some world-class feats of athleticism? Deborah, I hear you loud and clear, and we here at The Skinny have 3 little words for you. Yes, I can. I give you Toilet Bowl Games 2020. The TP shot put. The plunger throw. Empty roll baton relay. Streaming rhythmic TP floor exercise. Boxing. Basketball. And football, otherwise known as soccer. And there you have it, the 2020 Toilet Bowl Games, world-class athletes competing on the world stage. Thankfully, it looks as though professional sports are leaning towards resuming or beginning their prospective seasons instead of flushing them down the drain. In the interim, I'll do all I can to help fill the void. Now you can send in your submissions as to what you would like to see me, Jimmy Skinner, attempt live here on The Skinny with Jimmy. And perhaps your idea will be chosen for the next Can Jimmy Do It? And now on to a new segment called Hometown Heroes. This week we had the opportunity to catch up with 3 of our own who are currently serving in the military. We sat down with Brad Harrell, Noah Livingston, and Austin Price via Zoom, and we'd like to share that interview with you right now. So hey guys, welcome to The Skinny with Jimmy. So glad that you guys could join us this evening. We got Brad Harrell down here on the bottom and Mr. Austin Price up in the upper left. We're waiting on Noah. He's still at work. He was running a little bit late, so maybe he'll be able to join us here before we end. But anyway, guys, hey, we wanted to, as I said, thank you so much for taking time out to talk with us and maybe kind of say hey to the folks back home here at Legacy. We know, Austin, you just got back stateside not too long ago, and you're at Fort Bragg, right?
That's correct.
That is correct. And Brad, you are still deployed and hoping to be back here soon. Man, first off, I just want to say thank you guys for what you do. Thank you for your service. I know maybe it sounds cliche, and maybe, I think maybe not the generation, but the population as a whole, it may be something we just say and we don't really think about sometimes, but I do. I appreciate you guys. I've known Brad ever since we came to Legacy, and Austin had you in youth group, and you can't blame all of your mischief on me, but anyway, I've the time I've known Austin here, man, I love you. Tell us a little bit about what you've been doing, if you can. And I know you, Austin, in particular, you got some exciting things coming up. Briefly, if you can, maybe share that with us.
All right. I went to the Middle East. I sat around. I ate food. And then I came back to North Carolina. I sat around in a tent without food, and then sat on my phone. And then now I'm here with food.
All right. But you're going to get to take advantage of one of the programs that the Army offers with schooling, right?
Yeah. So the Army offers a green to gold program. It's pretty much they pay for you to go to school. There's all these different scholarship options that you can choose from. I'm choosing to get out of the Army, go full time as a student, and complete my bachelor's degree. Um, so pretty much after that, instead of commissioning directly back into the Army as an officer, I'm gonna apply for another program to go to med school, and then that includes like all of the like residency time and everything, and then I just commission back in the Army as a physician. So it's like it's a big long track and it's complicated, but I'm trying to take advantage of it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I know that's
Yeah.
exciting. And Brad, what can you tell us about what you've been up to? I know you're still deployed. I don't know, what can you share with us?
Yeah, for us over here, we're doing our job as we all do on a daily basis. We're on 12-hour shifts, 6 days a week with 1 day off. So the days get long, and the time off is needed, but it goes by really fast. We're over here flying the missions, getting the needed supplies downrange to all the people that need it. We've been flying some COVID-19 coronavirus patients on our aircraft, and getting them the help and support that they need out of this infected area.
Okay. Well, I know it's quite a bit of a time difference where you're at than from where we are now. But
Yeah, I'm 7 hours ahead of you guys.
okay, so yeah, it's dark 30 there. But guys, I appreciate it. I don't want to keep you too long. Anything you guys want to say to us back home here? We're praying for you guys. We appreciate you guys. Anything you want to say to Legacy before we cut you loose?
Yeah. So Legacy was a big part of shaping like my like younger teenage years. Definitely wouldn't have been on this path without especially with you, Jimmy, and like the youth group, like shaping who I was, like converting me to become a Christian. Impacted my life a bunch, and I can still feel the impact today. So I'm thankful for everything you guys do.
Well, appreciate
That's
that.
awesome.
That only cost you a coffee cup from the Middle East. I appreciate that. What about you, Brad?
Yeah, Legacy. This has been a trying time for a lot of reasons, and we're able to lean on each other through this, and with God's leadership through all of this, we're able to get through it as well. And so just hang in there. We're doing our best over here is what we can do, and hope to see you guys soon.
Okay, no, definitely. Well, hey guys, y'all take care of yourselves. No matter where you're at, we'll try to catch up with Noah later on. I know he sent me a message saying he was getting held up at work, so we'll try to tie him in. Look forward to seeing you guys in person. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Jimmy.
All right. Thanks for joining us. You guys take care.
Bye.
All right. See ya.
So we are back with Skinny with Jimmy, and we have Noah Livingston. Noah, thank you for joining us. Sorry you couldn't get in there with the other guys, but duty called and you had to finish up some things at work. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, man. So you are at Fort Stewart, Hinesville, Georgia, down around Savannah.
Yes, I am.
Give us the skinny on Fort Stewart, man. What have you been doing since you've just give us a brief rundown of your military history, man.
So I joined the Army back in 2016 when I was 17, fresh out of high school. And I was stationed at Fort Bliss in El Paso, Texas for about 3 years. And I moved over here to Fort Stewart last year at the end of June, beginning of July.
And so what is your particular role? We talked to the other guys, Austin, he's a medic, and Brad, he's in the Air Force flying stuff around. So what is your role?
I'm an infantryman.
So you get to blow stuff up and shoot at things, right?
Basically.
Basically. Hey, man, that's my kind of job. Well, we, as I said, we're thinking about you guys that are serving our country right now. I know I said this to the other guys, it might sound a little, overused. I don't think that it is, but we appreciate your service and what you're doing. I mean, as you said, 17 years old, straight out of high school, and you committed immediately to serving your country. And guys do the things that we don't have to do, and so we appreciate that. But we wanted to.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. I know your parents are proud, and just know that the church wanted to kind of touch in and see you guys. I think they'd much rather see you guys than look at my face every Friday night. But just to see how you are, let you know, man, we're praying for you guys. Anything that we can do for you, anything that you can think of off the top of your head?
Not off the top of my head, honestly.
No, okay. Well, you think about it, man, and you get back with me.
All right, I'll let you know.
All right, Noah. Well, it was really good talking to you, man. I appreciate you taking time out to just kind of let us take a look into your life, and we're going to be keeping you in our prayers, and again, just for everything that you do, man. Guys, thank you so much for your service, and we look forward to the time when we get to see you in person here at Legacy. Well, another episode of The Skinny has come and gone, but don't fret. We'll be back before you know it next week, same time, same channel. You should have received an email this week announcing the on-campus gathering this Sunday here at Legacy at 2 p.m. It will be a brief 30-minute time of scripture, prayer, and fellowship. We would love to see all of you, even if it is from the confines of your own vehicles. So after the morning worship service online, come on over and join us here at Legacy. Don't forget to send in your pictures and also your submissions for Can He Do It? Now you can send those submissions in to the email listed right here below, and we look forward to receiving those. Legacy is here to help. If you have a need or know of someone that does, please, by all means, let us know. Don't forget to tune in Sunday morning at 11 a.m. for our online worship service and invite someone to join you. Again, that's all for tonight, Legacy. Continue to keep our church, our community, our nation, and our world in your prayers, and as always, continue to remember our search team here at Legacy. Let us know how we can help you. We enjoy spending time with you here on Wednesdays, Sundays, and Fridays, and look forward to the next time. Good night, Legacy, and remember, stay classy. Now, it's going too fast! Lunes por la mañana, recibimos revolutionary, Alida Española, Alida Revista, la 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 la, ya la la, Compaja, Cinco de Mayo, and Tijuana, and some other Spanish words.